So whilst I'm here recording this video, which you hopefully would have seen or going to see, I want to do my Tron ARES review. I did put a post on Facebook and on this community tab. So this is my point of view. It was an okay film, but I want to look at it from different points of view. I grew up, I watched the first one in 1982, and then the second one in 2010, and this third one now in 2025. That's 40 odd years, you know what I mean? 43 years waiting for these films. In a way, you look at it that way, it's a big disappointment. But if I was to just seen the films in the past year, like the first, second, third, it wouldn't be such a disappointment. But I've had to wait 40 odd years for the third one. Not literally wait for it, but, you know, being able to see the third one. And them years are quite distant. If it was days or weeks, it would be all right. The film would be a lot better because you're not. It's hard to explain. It's like watching the first Alien film, then watching the latest one. You've gone through for all these years waiting for them. But if you just past a few months, just watched first time you ever watched them all, there's no waiting for them, is there? No. Say Star Wars example, 1977. I saw the episode 4, and then years later the next 3, then years later the next 3. So that's a lot of years. That's, you know, almost 50 years, you know, and I've had to wait all them years to see all these films when people have only maybe just watched them all in a matter of weeks for the first time. There's a big difference when you're waiting for film, you know, all these years. But anyway, my ARES, so visually it's amazing, visually stunning. I love the visuals, you know, compared to the first one, you know, to now. But I just find that story just didn't gel at all. You watch Legacy, and it's like, so you get so involved in the story because it's many years later follow-on, so it's definitely a sequel to the first one. So you invested in it because you remember the first one, you know, and the characters, you know, the characters, or the sons of the characters, or, you know, blah blah blah, you know, and but this one was just throw randoms in and have little flashbacks, little nodbacks, and as a film, it's like it didn't grip me. It wasn't like a sequel to the Legacy. It was like set in the same kind of universe, but not really a sequel. And when you see the Tron Legacy, you're thinking, I would love to see that in real life, you know, in the real world. The tanks, the ships and crafts. I'd love to see them in the real world. It'd be totally amazing. Your mind goes wild, thinking, wow, that could happen, that could happen, that could happen. But when you watch this film, when you see the light cycles in real life, it's good, but they look like they belong in this world. They don't look like anything apart from when the big light comes out, you know, the light comes out and destroys things. But the bike itself, thinking, well, it's just like something you see in real life. Until you get the other crafts in there, then it looks like, yeah, okay, you know, it's not so awe-inspiring. It's good to see, but it's not like, oh wow, kind of thing. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, no worries, yeah, okay. What I did like about the film is where it flashed back to the original. We got scenes where it goes back into the original Tron. If you know the film, you know the film. And I like that bit, a bit of a nod back and stuff, you know. But the action was good. The light cycle race in the city was good, you know. But I think I was expecting too much. you know, the way it delved in, go backwards and forwards into the grid, into the real world, grid in the real world. When they went to the grid, it was great. It was good. You know, how they did it was good. It was big improvement, but I definitely prefer Legacy. Definitely, it's still a film worth seeing if you're a fan of Tron. It's worth seeing, you know, but you won't want to see it again, I don't think, unless you want the collection. Then it's worth having on a collection, just on the, you know, when it comes out on Blu-ray, just next to the other ones, just so you got the set, you know. But it's not the, unless they're going to do another one, because it ends where they could do another one. But if they do a fourth one, it would follow on from the second, because there's the end of it. There's nods back to the second one, you know. And if you know what I mean, I don't want to spoil it too much, but they could, you know, involve characters from the second one, you know. But if they do a fourth one, that is. But I'm not waiting another 15 years for another one. No, you know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, I'll give it 6 out of 10 because the visuals impressed me, how it was implemented impressed me, but the story didn't impress me. The actors weren't memorable, you know. I mean, the characters, not the actors, the characters they played were like, yeah, okay, yeah. Glad I've seen it. As I said, a bit peed off after 40 odd years. Getting the third one, it's like, you know. Yeah. Anyway, that's it really. That's my thoughts. 6 out of 10. Still prefer, I mean, let's get to the music. The music was okay. I definitely prefer Daft Punk from Legacy, but Nine Inch Nails did a good job. The music's not as memorable, you know, but yeah. I think I would watch it again when it comes out on Blu-ray or something, or on paper on Disney Plus, because I think if I watch it the second time, I would appreciate it better, because I know what to expect. I was expecting too much. But if it's one of those films you watch I guess I would watch it again, because it would be better the second time, because I'd pay more attention rather than watching it expecting stuff. I can watch it, know what's going to happen, and appreciate it more, I think. Yeah, I'll give that a go when it comes out on Disney Plus. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. Toodly pips.